My parents called me a heartless snob and locked me out of the house because I refused to decorate my golden child brother's upscale downtown restaurant for free. They had no idea that as a head culinary health inspector, I held the literal power to shut his entire dream down with one phone call. I spent 7 brutal years working my way up in the city's health and safety department, sacrificing my weekends and sanity. Meanwhile, my younger brother Leo was the family star. My parents poured their retirement funds into his culinary school and eventually mortgaged their house to buy him a high-end restaurant downtown. They always called me cheap and jealous because I drove a used car and refused to give Leo my personal savings. 2 weeks before his grand opening, Leo called me, demanding I spend my entire annual leave doing the interior design and kitchen setup for his restaurant without pay. When I told him I was exhausted and couldn't do it, my dad slammed his fist on the table and shouted, "You are a selfish, useless snob. Your brother is building a real legacy, and you won't even lift a finger." My mother packed my bags that night and told me to get out of their house. Leo just smirked from the couch, no screaming. I just grabbed my bags, moved into a quiet apartment, and went back to work. What they completely forgot was my actual job title. I wasn't just a desk worker, I was the senior chief health inspector for that exact district. The morning of Leo's grand opening, I walked into his restaurant in my official uniform with a team of inspectors. Leo laughed, thinking I was there to congratulate him. Instead, I pulled out my clipboard. Within 20 minutes, we found spoiled dairy in the walk-in fridge, uncalibrated meat thermometers, and a massive structural violation in the back plumbing that Leo had hidden to save money. I didn't yell. I calmly filled out the paperwork and slapped a bright red, immediate closure notice right on his front glass door, right in front of his first line of waiting customers. My dad called me screaming, his voice cracking in pure rage. "You are ruining your brother's life! He needs this opening to pay the bank!" "I am just doing my job, Dad," I said coldly. "Just like you did yours when you kicked me out. Tell Leo to fix the plumbing." Leo's restaurant never opened. The bank foreclosed on the property, and because my parents used their house as collateral, they lost that too. Today, they are all living in a tiny, cramped rental house. Meanwhile, I just got promoted to regional director. They tried to break my spirit, but they forgot I was the one who wrote the rules.